Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2020-2021 school year here at Hillcrest Middle School. My name is Principal Dietz, and I am so incredibly proud to be the principal of this school. You have no idea what an incredible place that you're coming to. Of course, this is a year that it's going to be unlike any other as we move forward, because we're going to start off the year in distance learning. Even though we're going to be in distance learning, it does not mean that our teachers are not working very, very hard to make sure you have the best educational experience possible. However, that's going to require some things of you and your family as well. So, distance learning, you're going to be expected to be in school from 8:30 to 12:30 every day. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to be Zooming that whole entire time, but there's definitely part of each class period where you're going to be expected to be on a Zoom call. If you need a computer or a hotspot, let our office know. We'll be happy to let you borrow one of those. You're going to be taking 4 different classes: language arts, math, social studies, and science. Each class is 1 hour long. We're going to start the morning at 8:30 and end our day at 12:30. Now, in the afternoon, your teacher is still available to help you with questions that you may have over email or anything else that they can do during that time to make sure that they can support you to get you through this school year. Now, the biggest thing it's going to take, ladies and gentlemen, is going to require you to follow set yourself a good schedule, get yourself ready to go. Make sure your Chromebook is charged up every morning. You have your materials ready to go. You have your water bottle there, and that you're ready to start and be an active participant in your learning. Now, also too, ladies and gentlemen, our elective teachers are going to be offering opportunities for you in the afternoons. There are going to be online classes that they're providing. So they're going to be from drama and the Maker Lab, as well as, I'm forgetting one right now, ladies and gentlemen, but that's okay. But also too, the biggest ones you have to remember are band and Spanish, because both of those classes require constant practice. So you're going to need to check in with Maestra Patty and Mr. Pulley to make sure what you need to know about band and Spanish are keeping up. But again, those elective opportunities are available. Electives are ungraded while we're in distance learning, but make sure you keep up with those. It's a fun way to break up the monotony of your day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, I'm looking forward to an incredible year. I'm going to be back in a few minutes, but right now, I want to introduce the rest of the staff here at Hillcrest Middle School.
Hi Hillcrest Hawks, I'm Mrs. Rich and I teach 6th grade math. This is my 17th year teaching at Hillcrest and I'm excited to get to meet you. I hope you have a great first day.
Hi, I'm Mr. Dexter and this year I'm teaching 6th grade history and 6th grade language arts. When you guys return to campus, I'll be teaching some electives as well. Welcome to Hillcrest Middle School.
Hi, this is Mrs. Helton, 6th grade science teacher and the athletic director at Hillcrest. Hoping to get back to sports soon and looking forward to my first Zoom class on Wednesday. See you soon.
My name's Mrs. Baird. I teach language arts and history to 6th graders and 7th and 8th grade leadership. This is my 6th year teaching at Hillcrest and I'm looking forward to meeting my new 6th grade Hawks and bringing creative, fun ways to show school spirit.
Hey everyone, my name is Miss Garson. I teach 7th grade language arts. Looking forward to this year. See you Wednesday morning.
Hi everybody, Mrs. Clemens here, and I am the 7th grade history teacher. I've been at Hillcrest for 5 years and a teacher for 15, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all again, hopefully on campus at some point. And I'm also looking forward to having my 2 children at Hillcrest this year. Go Hawks! Yay!
Hi Hawks, this is Mrs. Wittenberg. I teach 7th and 8th grade math, and this is my 2nd year at Hillcrest, and I'm just looking forward to a great year. No matter where we are, just stay positive and have a great mindset and enjoy each other via Zoom. So see you on the Zoom, Hawks.
Hi, I'm Miss J. I'll be teaching 8th grade language arts and helping out with the math classes.
Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Sporer and I'm really excited to get the school year off to a great start. This year I'm going to be teaching 8th graders Accelerated Math 1 and also Accelerated Language Arts. I'm also really excited to get back into science with 7th grade. I've got 2 cohorts this year and I can't wait to get started. What I'm most looking forward to though this year is getting back in the classroom and working with you in person. I'm really excited to meet all of you in a couple of days. See you soon.
That's Pig. I'm Mr. Cole, your 8th grade U.S. history teacher. It's my 7th year at Hillcrest, and I look forward to covering this fall's elections with you. We'll go back and learn about the Constitution of the United States, the history of our country, and where it's going.
Hello everybody, I am Sergio Blanco. Sergio Blanco if you can speak Spanish. I'm from Spain and I have been a veterinarian taking care of wild animals and a biologist for many years. Now I am teaching science in Hillcrest. I hope I will see you there.
Welcome Hillcrest Hawks. I am Mrs. Pernetti. I am the Resource Specialist Teacher at Hillcrest.
Hello, I'm Mr. Parsons and I'm in charge of the Community Day School.
Hey Hillcrest Hawks, this is Mr. Collins. I am teaching the Maker classes this year and running the Maker Lab. I'm also teaching drama and directing the spring musical. I will be going into my 15th year at Hillcrest and I'm really looking forward to seeing the amazing things that students are going to do this year.
Hola, soy Maestra Patty. Soy la maestra de español. This is my 2nd year teaching Spanish at Hillcrest Middle School and I'm very excited to meet you and I'm looking forward to a wonderful and fantastic year o un año fantástico.
Hey everyone, my name is Mr. Pulley and this is the Lump family. I teach band here at Hillcrest. This is my 10th year at Hillcrest. I look forward to another great year of music and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks.
All right, Hillcrest, my name is Mr. Sotiris, Mr. S, and I teach physical education.
Hi Hillcrest, my name is Matthew McDowell. I'm your digital video and physical education teacher. I'm excited to meet you guys.
Hey Hawks, I am Sam Cole and I have had the pleasure of being your school counselor here for the last year and a half. My job is to be your support system and your cheerleader while you're here in middle school. So whether you want support in becoming the best student possible or you want somebody to help navigate tough situations in your life with you, my job is to have your back and I'm looking forward to meeting you.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, we are so lucky here at Hillcrest Middle School to have such an incredible staff on campus to make sure that you have the best possible educational experience. They're an incredible group of educators and I feel lucky to work with those folks. Now, Hillcrest isn't just about the academics. We also like to make sure that we understand the spirit and the fun of school. So it's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Baird, who's going to be talking about some spirit activities and leadership opportunities for students during distance learning and during the school year.
Hello, Hawks. I'm Mrs. Baird, here to talk about Student Council and Hillcrest spirit activities. Each year, Hillcrest Student Body, that's you, elects 4 officers who work closely with me and Mrs. Rich, your Student Council advisors, to share interests and ideas that promote events like dances, student clubs, fundraisers, and school spirit. We'll kick off this year with virtual spirit days, where you can dress up to show your Hillcrest pride. Student Council elections will also be done virtually this year. We'll have more information for you to participate in the coming weeks. Go Hawks!
Thank you very much, Ms. Baird. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you about the 4 Bs of Hillcrest. There's 4 different Bs we have here at Hillcrest. And the first one we're going to talk about is be safe. We expect all of our students to be safe. We want you to take care of yourself and your own well-being. Be aware of your own physical and emotional safety, and try to remove yourself from all unsafe situations. Remember, Hillcrest Hawks are always safe in whatever they do. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Sotiris, who's going to talk to you about our houses here at Hillcrest.
Hi guys, it's Mr. S again. We're going to talk to you a little bit about house competitions. For our 7th and 8th graders, you know what it's about. For our 6th graders, this video is mostly for you guys. We have 4 houses. One house is Libby, Burbank, Bilotti, and O'Farrell. We try to compete in a whole assortment of competitions, physical competitions like team activities. We like to do game board games. If you're into artwork, we try to do that as well, musical competitions. Just a way so you can get involved with your house in order to try to earn points to win a fantastic field trip by the end of the year. Typically we go to Epicenter and we try to do all sorts of fun things. It really makes the experience here at Hillcrest a whole lot better if you compete and try to help your house win and earn points. What we don't want to see though is you guys show bad sportsmanship. You can lose points that way or whatever. It just doesn't make it a good experience. And again, we call out people when they do that, and it never happens again. We don't expect it, but just in case it does, that's a way you can lose points. Try to find your niche to compete and help your team, your house, earn points. It makes, again, the experience at Hillcrest so much more fun. We appreciate you guys' effort, and go Hawks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Soteris. The next B I'm going to be talking about today is be kind. Treat others and the school with respect and how you would like to be treated. Again, too, we want to make sure we treat everyone with that kindness and the respect that they all deserve, and that's an important part of Hillcrest Middle School. And now to share with you some information about technology and etiquette for when you're on those Zoom lessons, I'm pleased to introduce Mr. McDowell.
Hi Hillcrest, this is Mr. McDowell. I'm going to go over some Zoom etiquette for you. You will be given a document that you are expected to sign, and I'm just going to go over some of the things that are on that document. First, when going to class, make sure you're on time, just like if you're in a normal session. Even logging in a few minutes early to make sure everything's working, and be ready with all necessary materials. Make sure that your internet is connected and that your devices are fully charged. When you're finished for the day, make sure you plug your device in to charge it overnight so that you're ready for the next day. Close all unnecessary pages, close those games, close any apps that you might be using, and make sure that your Zoom stream is not disrupted. Use your full name when you enter Zoom so the teacher can identify you. Be dressed appropriately. School dress code still applies, so no pajamas, robes, don't have a blanket, things like that. Create a workplace free from distractions. So if you're not going to be using a Zoom background, make sure that there's nothing behind that might distract other students. Using a desk or a table is preferable. There should be no eating or other non-academic activities taking place during the lesson. So make sure you're attentive, you're not distracting, anything like that, like we just spoke about. Stay in one spot, so don't move around, and only use GUSD provided backgrounds. So we'll be going over that later. You'll be receiving a blue background template, and we'll go over maybe other appropriate backgrounds later on in the school year. Your video must remain on for the entire lesson. So don't stop your video. Make sure that you're there, the teacher can see you, make sure that you're in class. Mute your microphone when you're not talking, just in case there's background sound. You don't want to disrupt other people from speaking, including the teacher or other students. Raise your hand, which is the Zoom feature, or try to indicate on the camera by raising your hand and wait for the teacher to call on you. Teachers will probably explain this individually on how they want that process to go. When you're called on, unmute your microphone, speak clearly. Some suggestions would be, can you hear me before you start your answer, just to make sure that your answer is heard, or your question. When you're done speaking, use phrases like, that's all, thank you, or I'm done, so your teacher and classmates know that you've finished with your remarks. Students are prohibited from taking photos, screenshots, or filming any portion of the Zoom lesson. Remember that all school rules still apply. This includes appropriate or inappropriate language or interactions between students. So make sure you're following those the school rules that you can find in your planner, and also make sure that you're listening to how your teacher wants those Zoom calls or those Zoom sessions to go. With any questions, you can refer to your individual teachers or to Mr. Dietz if it goes beyond that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. McDowell. Our next B is about being courageous. Get involved. Participate in sports when they reopen. Do online virtual spirit activities. Ask for help. Step outside your comfort zone. Part of middle school is learning how to make your boundaries wider than they were before. Help yourself. Be courageous. Try new things. Step outside that comfort zone. You're going to find amazing things when you do. It's now my pleasure to introduce Ms. Cole, our school counselor, to talk to you about some supports that are available to you.
In line with being courageous and asking for help is using your resources. And your teachers are one of your absolute best resources because they assigned it, they're teaching it, they know exactly what they expect, and they are so happy to help you. So if you are unsure of how to do something, if you're confused, just reach out to them, send them an email, and they are more than happy to help you succeed in their class. A really awesome resource that you also have access to are your Google Classrooms. It's where you get your new assignments, your new projects, your tests, but it's also where all of your due dates are. And so if you keep track of those, you will be in really great shape to staying on track and feeling good about yourself as a student. But if you find yourself struggling with that, I'm here to help. I'm your third resource. I'm your school counselor. My job is to help you navigate your time here at Hillcrest and navigate middle school. And basically what that means is if you're struggling with anything, whether it is academic, personal, social, if there's something getting in the way, I get to help you and work with you to problem solve and figure out how to make it work. I also run a Hillcrest Middle School School Counseling Facebook page that posts mindfulness and mental wellness and different resources, as well as a Google Classroom that has resource information and talks about how to manage stress, how to manage your time, how to write good emails to teachers, how to take care of yourself, and other really good things like that. And then of course they also have my email address and different ways to make appointments with me. And so I really am encouraging you to use your resources because they are going to help you so much and help you succeed.
Thank you very much, Ms. Cole. And the final B that I want to share with you, to me, is the most important one, and that is be successful. Now, the 7th and 8th graders who are watching this, they might be able to recite part of what I'm about ready to say to them because they've heard me say it probably about 697 times in my 3 years at Hillcrest Middle School. But this is an important reminder that at Hillcrest, teachers do not give grades. Grades are earned by our students. They're earned by the way you complete your work, the time and effort you put into your work that you're doing, the preparation you do, the rechecking of your work before you turn it in, the checking with your teacher after the work's come back to see what the grades you received on it are. All these things are what makes students successful. It's about planning that time. It's about when you are assigned work or have a test coming up, planning your time accordingly. Putting the stuff aside and say, no, I'm going to do my work first, get to the fun stuff later. That's what successful Hawks at Hillcrest do. Remember, you want to make sure you start your homework the day that it's assigned. Use the planner that you're going to find in the bags that you're receiving as well. Make sure that you are doing everything you possibly can to set yourself up for success because it's the planning and the preparation you do now is going to benefit you not just here at Hillcrest, but when you go to high school, when you go to college, when you go to your career and beyond. Because as I've always told these students, and again, this is the part that they can probably recite by heart, the students who've gone to Hillcrest Middle School, who've sat in the same exact chairs that you'll sit in once you come back here to school, have gone on to do incredible things in this city, in this county, in this state, in this country, and all over the world. The legacy of Hillcrest Middle School is spread far and wide. And the successes that they have shown are stupendous. And you are now part of that legacy and part of that tradition, and we expect you to uphold that, ladies and gentlemen, as a Hawk always will. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking forward to an incredible year. I can't wait to those moments when you're able to be back here on campus, but until then, make sure you're on those Zooms every day. You're checking in with your teachers. You're using your planner. You're doing everything you possibly can to make this as successful as possible, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, and I'm going to leave you with one last thing. Hawks do what Hawks always do, and that's soar, Hawks, soar.